I'm Kalinosi Mutale, or Kalinosi Victor Mutale, as I popularly known in the art circle. Born in 1972 in Kasama. I did my primary school there. When I started practicing my art when I was young, in grade 5 and grade 6. My sister, she was the one who liked drawing. I was inspired by her. It's not something I recognize that I'm an artist, but when I do things, people used to say, this is an artist, and I didn't know who is an artist. And when I went to secondary school in soccer in grade 8, I was in the class where I was taking art as a subject. It's this time, during this period, when I realized that I'm an artist, because people could recognize me as an artist. After finishing school, I was just a street hustler. I couldn't get the job. That's how I decided, okay, maybe I go to Livingstone to join my uncle who was living in Livingstone. It's from Livingstone where I was shaped. I met artists. I joined the Visual Arts Council there as an upcoming artist. I was more into drawing using colored pencil. From my childhood, I've been using colored pencils into figurative. And when I was in Livingstone, I met a friend called Bernard Kopeka. He's the one who introduced me to paint and brush. That is how I came to be doing artworks on canvas using brush and paint as a medium. Because I was frequenting Lusaka most of the time, I find that Lusaka, there was more market for artists than in Livingstone. 1998, somewhere there, that's how I permanently moved to Lusaka. I relocated to Lusaka. Of course, it was not an easy journey. My work didn't see a space in that gallery. They never exhibited my artworks. Even when I started doing these drawings, it was not accepted at the Visual Arts Council there. Even during, there was a documentation department. If you do your work, you can take it to that department, they document it. They refused, they throw it in the duster bin. It's the same work which was thrown in the duster bin, which I used for applying to Rijksakademie. And I was invited for an interview. I had to travel to Netherlands for 2 weeks. And then I was selected for the full course, which is a 2-year course at Rijksakademie in the Netherlands. My family was skeptical, I'm someone who have completed school with certificate, and then I decided to become an artist. For them, it was something weird. They couldn't support it. They thought maybe something wrong with my brain. I traveled back to Kasama, and I visited the Mwela rocks. I looked at these drawings. It was done way back, and the artists who did those works were no. And then these people who are taking care of the Mwela rocks, they are able to articulate and explain to the visitors as if they are the ones who did this. And they are like, wow, people, if they can read these drawings on the rocks, even me, I can do something this. In fact, this is what we used to do before. When you look at this art which we call Zambian art, it's European. We are not the one who invented the canvas, the pen. Of course, the paint, we used to that, but I don't know if we use this type of brushes we're using today. Me, I came to compare what we used to do and what we are doing today. I said, no, I should do something about this art which has been forgotten about. That is how I was inspired by these drawings which I'm doing today.